Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to go over a few things with you guys. You guys know that in the past I have been an affiliate with Peachy Queen. Well, there's times where we need to show a little bit of grace where somebody notices that they've done wrong and they do things to correct it. So Peachy Queen did contact me, finally saw my message. For some of you that don't know about the message that I sent, I was an affiliate and I had heard so many complaints from customers that I had sent her way, and they were complaining that they weren't getting messages back. They were trying to find out where their orders were at, and their orders were super late, and they weren't getting any response back, just to let them know what's the holdup or whatever. And after getting, I'm talking numerous amounts of complaints, just like, each other, I said, okay, I can't do this. I can't be an affiliate. I can't promote a company that does this. Well, Peachy Queen said that she's been MIA for a while and that she reached out to me to apologize. She said that she was sorry, that she has been working on her company and what was lacking in her company. So she has hired people to take care of emails and direct messages to make sure that she's not missing anything. And she's working on shipment times and organization with her company. She said that she grew very quickly and it caused some issues with her, with the way that she was running things. And so she said, I completely understand if you don't want to become an affiliate with me, but can I please send you some PR? And I said, sure. I've never once said I did not like her formula. Her packaging is cute. I love it. She always comes up with great packaging ideas, and she has good shadows. I've never really had very many issues with her shadows. I may have came across like one or two palettes out of like maybe 15 that like the shadows were just kind of but all the rest, I love 90s Baby. It's one of my favorite palettes. And so she wanted to send me a couple palettes and in PR, and I said, sure, I will show them. I will, I'm going to show her products and everything, and we'll give it a trial run. We can't just write off people forever. If they go and they correct these things, and we should, just give them a second chance. We would want a second chance, so we should do the same. I don't believe in cancel culture, and I never canceled her. I just decided not to be an affiliate with her. I'm still not an affiliate. She said that I could become an affiliate again if I want to. At this moment, I am not. So as far as I know, my Debutawn code is not active, as far as I know. But I did get my palettes that she sent me in the mail. So You Are My Sunshine, which is kind of sweet. And this is what I say to Emily. This is what I've always said. She's always been my sunshine because she has always made me laugh. She always can get me out of a bad day. And she was always my goofy girl. And we just always had fun together. And we still do. But it's, she's a grown woman now. So, but I just thought that was, at first I thought it was the Sunshine palette, and then I was like, oh, it actually says You Are My Sunshine. And I probably would have been passing this to her, but these are too bright of colors for her. So I'm going to show you this, and I think I'm going to work out of this palette today. I'm going to try a green and yellow look today, and I've never tried a green and yellow look. So that I remember, but I don't ever remember doing a green and yellow look. And then the other palette is quite funny because this is something that I really do enjoy, and it's Sriracha. So this is the Spicy Sriracha palette by Peachy Queen. I think this is cute. The packaging is adorable, and that's why I love her themes. The one theme that I I really want to still purchase, but it's sold out, was the No Place Like Home palette, which is a Wizard of Oz, and I'm from Kansas. And so I was like, oh, I'm going to need to get that palette. So there is the shadows for the Sriracha palette. And so we're going to use the Sunshine palette today, but I thought let's go ahead and just try to swatch these really quick. And that way you guys can see what they're looking like. Okay, so this one is spicy. Good foils. Looks great. It's lit. See, the pigment is great in these, you guys. There's the orange. It's lit. Orange looks funny in my lighting, but there's the orange. Hot Mama. That's pretty. She's got a good formula, guys. Like, I don't think that she hand makes all of her shadows, you know, and that's fine. Like, there's a lot of companies that don't, but the formula that she puts in her palettes, that she hand selects for her palettes, are pretty. Like, it does stain a little bit, but like, those shimmers are awesome. Saucy. Oh, and that's funny to me because of Austin. We call him Saucy Pants. There's Saucy. We have all these family stories that we could tell. That's really pretty. Okay, going into Red Hot. And these are just one swipe, and I'm just going back and forth with them. So pigment is amazing. Fire. There's Fire. Flaming, which reminds me of a flaming hot Cheeto. There's Flaming. That's a pretty color. Penny. Fugo, which is a really interesting brown. It's kind of a reddish, orangish brown, I guess. It's interesting. And then Light It Up. Woo! That's bright. Look at that. And then Zesty. There's Zesty. Keep It Spicy. That's pretty. Keeping It Spicy. And Blaze. And there's Blaze. That one kind of came off patch. Nah, it's just right where I put it. And there's Blaze. Okay, guys. See? That's a pretty palette. Like, that's pretty. And her prices are very, very reasonable. And a lot of times she'll do bundles, and she does a lot of sales. Okay. So we're going to get into Sunshine. I'll go ahead and swatch this also, and then we'll go into the look. Now let's get into these. You Are My Sunshine palette. We're going to go into, the names of the shadows. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. That's all the name of the shadows. Okay, I'm sorry, but that kind of little stuff, it gets me, and I love that. I love that, mainly because it has a lot of meaning for me. See, look at that. That's gorgeous. That's going to be hard for me not to use that. That's pretty. They're velvety, and they're very pretty, you guys. I've never had a problem with her formula or her palettes, and I just haven't. Like, there's a few here and there that are just kind of like, but, oh my gosh. This one reminds me a lot of 90s Baby. Look at that. Sorry, my bracelet's in the way, guys. Look at that. One's more blue and one's more green. I can't wait to use this one. Okay, going into my... It's a really pretty lavender. It's velvety. They feel velvet. Okay, so this one is, I'm having to go in multiple times and build it. So it's a buildable shadow. It's not coming off bright all at once. So I had to build that one. And then I'm going into Sunshine. I do have to say, whenever I have found any kind of issues in any palettes, it's always been with her matte, not all of her mattes, but there's a few matte shadows where I was just like, like there's some oranges and stuff. But her shimmers are beautiful. It's beautiful. I'm going to move them more over here so I don't have to twist my arm around. That one was Sunshine. This one is that's my Only. That. Sunshine. Okay, so there's one swipe. Just moved back and forth, but I'm going to layer it so you can see 2 swipes. So they're buildable mattes. 3 swipes. Okay, so you see how the pigment increased, but they're not patchy. Okay, so oh my Lanta. That is a orange shimmer if I've ever seen one. That is beautiful. And then Make. Okay, so 1 swipe, 2 swipes, 3 swipes. So they're buildable. They're not like this highly pigmented 1 swipe kind of matte. But some people like the buildable because they don't like a big punch of color too. So it does cater to. I'm going to move Me up in front on top here. That is a pretty nice little swipe. That's 1 swipe on that matte yellow. There's 2 swipes. So that's all I need is 2 on that one. This is a really pretty mint. Look at that. This is Happy, and that's 1 swipe. There's 2. And then Win, which is one of the greens I'm going to be using. Ooh, yeah. That's 1 swipe. Yeah, that'll be good. And that one's a little creamier, so that one was quite a bit more pigmented. So that's good because that's one of the shadows I'm going to be wearing. And then Skies is kind of a little bit darker purple. I'll put this lower. This reminds me of one of the Jeffree Star shades. Blood Queen, I think it is. There's that one. R. This is pretty. I love it. There's that one. And Gray. Shimmer Green. Oh, yep, that one's going on my eyes. Look at that. That's pretty. Sorry, my arm was resting up against there. Here, let me put it where you guys can see it better. There's that one. Okay, so. Whoop whoop. Okay. So, here's that one again. So those are both the palettes that she sent me. And I can't wait to get in and try a yellow and green look. I'm excited. My shirt is inspiration. There's a little bit of yellow in it, not much, but the middle of the flowers are yellow. Look at this makeup white. It's pretty colorful. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to go into You Are My Sunshine palette. I'm going to prime my eyes with the Hourglass Veil Eye Primer. Primer. Slow down, dude. I'm going to go into Win. Picked up that. I'm just going to, oh, look at that. You guys, that's pigmented right there. See, swatches are different too. So I can't really, I mean, this was the best matte out of all the ones I swatched, but really the pigment, we're going to really see what it performs with the brush on the eye. Mattes are different than shimmers. Shimmers apply the best with your finger, and mattes apply best with a brush. I probably should have let my primer sink in a little bit longer, but I just wanted to get into this look. Okay. Now I want to, I'm trying to use the same brush. I'm going to go into the matte yellow, which is me, and I'm going to fan out the top. Just changes that green and adds a little bit of yellow to the top to give it more dimension and to fan it out. I don't think I look that great in green shadows. That's just my personal opinion. But I still love green. So I still do them. Just not as often. Okay, I'm going to go back in with just the regular green. Definitely a spring look, guys. Okay. I'm going to add a little bit of gray, which is the shimmer green. I'm going to try it with my brush. Oh, it's applying really well with the brush. I know it will pack more of a look with if I was to use my finger, but I just want to use the brush for a more intricate detail because I don't want it to go everywhere. I want to kind of concentrate it in just one area because I'm going to cut the crease and add yellow. But that's beautiful. That shimmer green is gorgeous. Okay. Want to get some more of that yellow. I'm trying to do a one brush challenge. No, I'm just kidding. I'm still using the same brush. I want to go back into the yellow and kind of do the same thing underneath. I need to stop it. All my brushes are clean and I need to stop trying to do the one brush challenge because Mama don't need to do it. Running more of the yellow up in here just to lighten it up. Okay, so it's pretty much where I want it right now. And now I'm going to go in with a flat brush and I'm going to apply some white P. Louise. That was weird. P. Louise base. How about if I just go ahead and let's do this thing. Let's put the hair back. I have it tucked, but I just think, why not? Okay, so P. Louise base, just tap and get some of it down there. I have to take it up above my eyelid some because I have hooded eyes. That's usually what gets me uneven, but it's a must with hooded eyes and cut creases, or you might as well not even do them. Okay, it's pretty. What it does is it brings out the green shimmer, has like a gold flecks in it, and it's like bringing that yellow out in that shimmer that I added, the green shimmer, which is great. I am going to add a little bit of gold touches to this. All right, so I would normally kind of blend that in, but I'm going to add a little bit of gold in with all of this. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Davina in my big palette. I'm going to use some of my Davina sugar drops, and I'm going to go in with gumballs. It's not gumballs, it's gumballs. Okay, so I'm going to go in with that, and what I'm going to do is get another small flat brush. I'm going to take my gumballs and I'm just going to put it on that edge. See what I'm doing there? Instead of combining the two colors, I just want that gold to be reflecting. And I'm going to try to spray this because I really want it to stand out. And I have not sprayed these shadows yet, so I don't know. Oh yeah. Oh, that's what I'm looking for. These work really well sprayed. And then I think I'm just going to take it and just line that crease area. Oh, that's so pretty. I'm loving this. This is not my normal look, guys, but I am in love with this. Now I need to do the other side. I really love these sugar drops. Thank you, Anya, for making me buy them. All right. So I'm going to blend this just a little bit. Yes. Just softened it. Just a hair. Okay. I'm going to add like my inner corner and everything after I do my foundation. And so I'm going to wipe off my face. Actually, let me do this while you guys are right here with me. I need another small flat brush. Okay, I'm going to take that same color and whoa. I wasn't expecting it to fall like that, but look at that. So let's go ahead and spray it. Yeah, this is so gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Look at that. That's what I wanted. Perfect. Just want it to kind of top that yellow up there. Look at that. Okay. So I'm going to pop off here. I'm going to, that's like beaming from space. Look at that. Boom, boom. Okay. So I'm going to pop off here and I am going to do the rest of my face, the rest of my eyes, and I'm going to come back and show you the final look. I'll be back in just a second. Okay, guys, this is my final look. I like it. Even though it's green and it's not my normal color combination, I think it turned out really well and I like it. I went really heavy with the gold in the inner corner, but I wanted to. I just went gold, like gold all over the yellow and green, and I just really like this look. I might have done something similar to this for St. Patrick's Day, but not exactly like this. But anyways, I am digging that sugar drops as my highlight. I used it for highlight on my cheeks and my eyebrow, my inner corner, and then in the cut crease. So I'm loving that sugar babies, or not sugar babies, sugar drops. I'm going to do that a lot. I know I'm going to mix them up, but with the Divina sugar drops. Okay, so on my face is Juvia's Place foundation. It is matte. And it is full coverage and thick and something that I never would have thought that I would like. I use it in combination with my LeLePosh face base underneath it, and then I top it with Dewy Set. And I like it for a full coverage look. Like, I like it if I'm doing a very, like extreme eye look like I did today. I like it. I like this foundation with it. I would have never thought I would have ever said that. So if I'm going to wear a matte full coverage on my face, it doesn't make me look like real crepey and old. Like, it may sink in a little bit more than like a dewy foundation would, but like, this is as good as it gets. Like, if I wanted, like for a wedding or something like that, where I wanted a makeup that's going to last, this is what I would probably go with for pictures and stuff, for sure. I'm just surprised. I am very surprised. And then, so what I'm wearing on my lips is the ColourPop pencil in little one. And then I have these little sample cards. So I wanted to try Velvet Teddy in the MAC collection. So I just took that off there and used that lipstick. And then for my cheeks, I'm using the Alamar blush trio, and I actually used all three of those colors together, and this is very pigmented, so beware if you ever get this palette, or if you already have it and you haven't tried it, beware. It is very pigmented. It went on, and I was like, and I had to blend it in. So, okay, and like I said, I'm using the Dewy set. I'm using Spooky Babe Cosmetics lashes, and I love these. Now, I'll have to get into that another time, but I trim my lashes to make them smaller, because if you make them too long, if they're too long out here and too long in there, they're not going to stay on your eyes. They're actually not supposed to go like all the way into your corner of your eye anyway, so you need to trim them back. A lot of times that's why people say they pop up in the center, is because they're too long and they go into the corner where they're not supposed to be. So trim them back, like trim them back to at least right there and out of that like V corner. And then, and then they don't need to be that long on the end either. So anyways, something else I do, because these were super dramatic and way too big for my eyes, is I did my own little trim on them. I made them shorter. And you don't necessarily want to do that unless you're very careful and you know that you have short eyelashes that aren't even going to get near where you're cutting. But you can do it off, your eye too, and just kind of trim the top, and just, you don't want to cut straight across. You cut down like this, and that makes that choppy look, just like you would do your hair. And so I'm really loving the lashes now that I trimmed them, and because they're very dramatic, and that's what I wanted. And I did, in the waterline, I did the Urban Decay Game of Thrones Lannister Gold in the waterline, and I like that pop. It's real bright in the waterline. I used, for my black eyeliner, I used the Il Makiage on top, and then in the waterline, I used the NYX Professional Makeup in black up on top on the waterline. So I think I covered it all. I think I went through everything that is on my face. Super excited about how this look turned out. You let me know what you think down below. And I hope that you guys, as far as Peachy Queen goes, she wanted to send me this stuff. I said, sure, I'll show it to you guys, because it's ultimately up to you guys where you want to spend your money. And so I'm just here to show you, so before you spend money, you guys can make a decision whether or not she's where you want to spend your money or not. And so there is a risk involved. Like, I have not ordered from her, so I do not know for a fact. I only know what she's told me, that she's done all these things to correct, and that, that she's improving on shipping times and everything. But I have no way of telling you that, that's exactly what you're going to see, because I haven't ordered, so I don't know. So really, truly, it is up to you guys whether you want to go and spend your money there or not. But I thought I would just at least show the products so you can make that decision. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you guys all have a blessed day. Take care. Bye-bye.
I gave you my heart.